Listen closely, my dear. I want you to take a deep breath. Just breathe for a moment and stay here with me. If you believe in angels, if you believe that love never truly dies, then this message is for you. Someone you loved very deeply has left this world. But even though their body is gone, their spirit has not disappeared. They left behind something for you, a message, a whisper, a soft echo that's been following you, gently trying to get your attention. It didn't come in the form of a letter or a voice you could hear with your ears. It came through feelings, through memories, through the quiet moments that made you stop and wonder. Maybe you felt them in your dreams. Maybe you cried without knowing why. Maybe you looked up at the sky and whispered their name, wondering if they were still close. And I'm here to tell you, they were. They are. You just didn't know what it meant before. But now, you will. Because something is shifting. The veil is lifting. And their voice is about to reach you in a way you can finally feel and understand. They want you to know something that's been carried through heaven just for you. Love didn't end the day they took their last breath. It didn't fade when their body became still. No, love transformed. Love became stronger. It crossed through eternity to reach you. They have come to remind you that you are not alone. You have never been alone. Not for a single moment. Even in the deepest pain. Even when you sat in silence, feeling broken, they were there. Watching. Holding space. When you cried into your pillow late at night, they were beside you. When you whispered, "Are you still here?" the answer was always yes. You might not have heard it, but they said yes every time. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I see you. Yes, I never left. They saw your silent pain. They saw how hard you tried to keep going. You tried to smile. You tried to stay strong. But inside, you were carrying so much. More than anyone could see. You laughed, but your heart was hurting. You gave to others while your soul was bleeding. And still, you stood. Still, you moved forward. And heaven noticed. God noticed. And the one who passed on, your loved one, they noticed too. They cried with you. They reached for you in the spirit, even when you didn't feel it. And now, the time has come to speak the truth. Because this silence, this waiting, it's over. This message is reaching you now because you're ready. Ready to hear what was hidden. Ready to feel what you couldn't feel before. Ready to know what your heart always suspected was true. This is not just about their passing. This is about your life. Your journey, your purpose, your calling. They had things they never told you, secrets, stories, truths they were afraid would hurt you. But now, there's no fear where they are. There is only light. There is only truth. And they want you to know something powerful, something healing. You are not crazy. What you felt was real. The little signs, the chills, the moments when something just felt off or deeply spiritual. That wasn't your imagination. That wasn't anxiety. That was your gift. That was discernment. That was your soul picking up messages from the divine. You have always been able to feel more. To know more. To sense what others couldn't. That's because you were born for something greater. And the person you loved, the one who passed away, they saw that in you, even when they couldn't fully explain it. Sometimes they were distant. Sometimes they were strict. Sometimes they held things back, not because you were wrong, but because they were afraid. They didn't want you to walk the hard path they did. They didn't want you to fall into the same pain they had endured. Their silence wasn't rejection. It was fear mixed with love. And though they were imperfect, their love for you was real. And it still is. They carried pain. Deep pain. Things they never told anyone. And sometimes that pain shaped the way they acted. But you must know this, it was never about you. Their distance, their sadness, their confusion, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your job to fix them. You were only a child. Or maybe a friend, a partner, a sibling. But you were not the cause of their pain. They carried wounds that were never healed. But now, through this message, they are trying to bring healing to you. You who tried so hard to understand them. You who loved them through every storm. You who held pieces of yourself back just to protect them. Now, they want you to be free. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the what ifs. The wondering if you could have done more, said more, noticed more. You loved them with all your heart. And they knew. Even if they couldn't say it. Even if they didn't show it in the way you hoped. They knew. Your love brought them comfort in ways you can't imagine. But now, it's their turn to give you comfort. To reach through heaven and speak truth into your soul. You are not alone. You never were. Even when your world fell apart, God saw you. Even when no one reached out, angels surrounded you. They want you to stop pretending. Stop saying you're okay when you're breaking inside. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to be honest. Healing starts with honesty. You've been hurting for a long time, and you haven't always known how to express it. You held it in because you didn't want to burden anyone. But God saw every silent tear. God counted every moment you whispered into the dark. And now God is answering. God is pulling back the curtain on things you didn't even know to ask. From the time you were young, you felt something. A presence, a longing, dreams that didn't feel like dreams. Moments where the air felt heavy with meaning. You were marked, chosen, set apart. They saw it in you too. And it scared them because it reminded them of what they could have been, of the path they didn't take. But you are walking that path now. You are carrying the light they couldn't carry. You are stepping into a destiny that was always meant to be yours. And they want to say this clearly, I'm sorry. For the things they didn't do. For the words they didn't say. For the times they let their pain get in the way of loving you the way you deserved. They wanted to do better. And even if they didn't get the chance to fix everything in this life, they are still with you now. Still loving you. Still cheering you on. Still working to make sure you get this message. When they left, something opened. A doorway. A spiritual connection. That's why everything changed. Your dreams, your thoughts, your emotions, your sensitivity. That wasn't just grief. That was awakening. You were being activated. You were being positioned to receive what they couldn't finish. Not as a burden, but as a sacred gift. You've been chosen to carry forward the light, the truth, the legacy. This moment is holy. It's not about what you lost. It's about what is being born. You are stepping into a season of revelation. Things that were hidden are going to come to light. People will reach out with stories, memories, letters. Something physical may even come. A note, a gift, something they left behind. And when it comes, you will feel it in your spirit. You will know it's not random. It's not an accident. It's a sign, a confirmation, a heavenly delivery right on time. You will notice more. The signs will grow stronger. You'll think of them and a song will play. You'll say their name and a light will flicker. You'll walk into a room and feel their presence so strongly, it will stop you in your tracks. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals. These are sacred messages sent to let you know they are still with you. They never truly left. So take this in deeply. This message has been waiting for you. That silence in your soul, that ache, it wasn't emptiness. It was preparation. It was the waiting room of divine revelation. Heaven has been preparing your heart for this moment. Every tear counted, every silent cry heard, every unanswered prayer stored up for such a time as this. You thought it was over, that what you lost could never be found. But God says, something has been hidden, not because you weren't worthy, but because the time wasn't right. And now the time has come. Now the truth is arriving. The person you lost, they are more alive now than they ever were on earth. They walk with angels. They stand in the presence of God. And they are whispering your name before the throne, fighting for you, guiding you, sending signs to awaken your heart. They never left. They left seeds, messages, clues wrapped in your sorrow. And now, heaven is unfolding them. You ask why they had to go. But the deeper question is, why did God let them be part of your life at all? Because your connection wasn't random. It was divine. You were always meant to know this truth, to feel this love, to carry this calling. You are not who they told you you were. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are sacred. And your journey is just beginning. What tried to break you is about to awaken you. What felt like the end is about to become the beginning of your purpose. So breathe again. Let the healing begin. Let the truth wash over you. You are seen. You are known. You are deeply loved. And the one you lost, they are walking with you. Every step of the way. Always. Divine messages. Consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50, dollar or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.